Welcome everyone to the Thursday show. We're going to be playing more West of Loathing today. We're going to be Larry Littlefield, our cow puncher that just made it out of Boring Springs. So let's just hop right in. We have our pale horse and Susie Cochran, our esteemed assistant. That lady has a hat and is mad. Tina whinnies as you approach. Let's comb her mane. She needs in gratitude. Leave her alone. We have a town to explore. So Susie sniffs. Never was much for city living. Too crowded and noisy. I'll imagine we'll be back on the trail soon enough. Ow. What do you think we should do next? If we're looking to get a move on westward, I reckon the train's the way to go. Didn't that map the hostler gave you have a marker for some railroad camp or other? Might be worth checking out. Any other ideas? Kitty fights in the background. That's apparently a thing. Susie says you should see the bartender about renting a room in Dirtwater. Nice to have base operations. Sounds pretty good. She shrugs. Evidently, that's all the suggestions you think of. Much obliged. So your partner kind of acts as a quest log of sorts. If you just keep saying, what should I do? What should I do? She'll remind you about all the quests that you made. This water's for horses only. Let's take a look at the town. We got the Jewel Saloon. We got the Dirtwater Mercantile. Oh, we have a little girl selling flowers. Yeah, I'll buy a flower. Ooh, I got sweet smelling flowers. Thank you, mister. Oh, they're an item. These flowers smell really good. This item goes in your offhand. Ah, some stench resistance. We got the Dirtwater Post Office, sponsored by LT&L. Over LT&L. Right, we have a jail. And then lot available. I'm seeing a theme. A lot available. Not a lot available beyond past this point. All right, so let's see what we got going on. Let's stop in the post office first. Let's see. One of those newfangled telegraph machines. Big cabinet of locked post boxes. Hi, I'm Larry Littlefield. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. All right, well, might be something to do in there later. Head to the saloon. Oh, spittoon. You know what we do with spittoons. This spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. Sicko. Inspect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than two kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Investigate. Sigh. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad. Because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years worth, distilled and concentrated until its consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Let's search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain crown figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. So this is an offhand item, plus 3 melee attack damage, plus 3 spell damage. Okay. You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit, and you don't want to spill it out the little hole at the bottom. This item goes in your event. All right, hooray! Well, you know what? Let's equip it over our sweet-smelling flowers because it actually gives us some damage. So that'll be nice. What do you have to say? Gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. Ah, the poker room. Old man stares off in the distance, listening to the piano. He doesn't react at all. Piano player is not very good at his job. Yeah. You hear the bad notes coming out. Like that. The man points to the sign on the counter. Slop, 5 meat. I'll buy some slop. Got a plate of slop. Increase your maximum HP by 5 for the rest of the day. Okay. This is a plate of slop they serve at the Jewel in Dirtwater. They should really hire better kitchen staff before some competing restaurant moves in and eats their lunch. These guys are drawing guns. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns. And which of theirs is nicer? We have a kitchen and a stage. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? Oh yeah, they don't have hats on. Here's a sign that says see bartender for darts. What's the stage got here? Ooh, a bell. Hit that bell. And a bunch of chairs. This one's toppled over. Ah, set it back up. Well, I'm sure something will happen here later. Check out the kitchen. This lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. The shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. This is where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Atop the potbelly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. Hey! Hey, what are you doing here? Boys only, bud. Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? I'd prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter. And need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here? Me or you? Okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet is a military camp because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Chef marks the fort on your map. All right, I'll be right back. So let's check out the poker room. Rules. Read them. A player passing out drunk at the table must swap cards with the player to their left. A player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must remove their hat. 2 6s and 2 5s of spades count as a flush. Aces are wild unless accompanied by a homicide jack of spades. Oh. Any player spitting anywhere other than the spittoon must immediately discard 2 one-handed queens of spades. All right. This table's full. No room at this table. No, this is an empty seat at this table. Play poker, I guess. You sit down, poker table. The dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Jane, and the player to your left is Jean. The dealer tells you, hey, he's 20 meat. Let's ante up. The dealer gives you the deck a shuffle and then deals a hand of cards, glides across the table. It's total garbage hand. 4 aces of diamonds, a 3, and a one-eyed king. It's the first round. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning are 10%. Let's gumptiously strategize. Ooh, the dealer gives you... let's see. You arrange the cards more aesthetically pleasing spread. 20% chance to win. All right. This is the second round of gambling. 60 meat, and you estimate your chance to win are 30%. Well, let's Scrumptiously strategize again. I mean, same thing. I mean, ooh, we have to obnoxiously strategize here. All right, let's review our cards. Hey, we won 60 meat. You furrow your brow and turn over the cards. A straight. Jane grumbles and turns over a straight. Gene smiles broadly and reveals his cards. A reverse Kentucky straight. You win. Let's walk away. That one game of poker is enough, I think. All right. They're engrossed in conversation. Leave them be. Talk to the bartender last. Oh, my partner's here. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. They're just asleep and bunching each other. All right. Well, howdy. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to Jules Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Larry. Glad to know you, Larry. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front advertising a room. Yeah. That's right. Finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella. He paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. Seemed like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow, great. All right, he had some other options. Let's explore those. Howdy, Lloyd. Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's going wrong with the piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around it myself, but I lost the key. This is suddenly taking a strange turn. Howdy, Lloyd. Who's the old man by the piano? That's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird, his stories. Fantastical. Like Ellsbury... I think there's like a skull of Ellsbury in Kingdom of Loathing. I know that name is familiar from Kingdom of Loathing to me. Too bad. I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter how much, and it doesn't matter much now. Anyhow, he had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind and his mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales, made him stop talking near completely. Come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays and seems to calm down. As long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. I feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Can I have some darts? Sign on the dartboard said, "See you for darts." Oh, sorry. All the darts got broke months ago. That is disappointing. Let's get a shot of bourbon. Coming right up. Dirtwater bourbon. This is a glass of famous Dirtwater bourbon, which is famous mostly for having visible chunks of dirt in it. Oh, that's great. Anything else? I can get another shot. Let's check this. The piano player? Nope, still working on it. Okay, good. Talk to your partner. Hey, Susie, what do you think of this place? It's alright. Town's a bit busy for my taste, but it makes change of being on the road. Gotta wash the dust off once in a while, right? Yep. And then go back out and collect some fresh new dust. Hehehe. Let's go check out that piano guy, because we have lock picking. Piano player is... let's try to fix him. You lift the piano player's coat to reveal a hatch in his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Pick it. Open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated. Need 5 mysticality for that, huh? Alright. Come back later. Is that unbuffed mysticality? Oh no, my mysticality is only 3. Even with buffs. So we'll come back when we're a little bit buffer. Ooh, another mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. Call yourself a chicken lover, vulture loving jerk. Angry. Oh, madder than a hornet. Anger level gets higher than 2. You pass out from rage. Oh, there's a little buff here. There you go. 1 buff. Sweet. You know, we're gonna minimize that back if it ever changes. This is Susie's bed. What's up, Hoss? Am I forgetting about anything? Okay. Nice view from up here. Postcard on the table. Take that. Blank postcard. blank postcard. Maybe you should write to your family back home. In case you don't know how the mail works, you send these by going to the building called a post office and give it to a correspondence wizard who works there. Then we could also sleep. We're not going to sleep. I think where's this other door lead? This leads outside. I guess we can go up here then. Yeah, nice. All right. Base of operations established. Wait, with that buff, we might have a mysticality now. Hey, I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears. The machinery inside starts operating smoothly. Music improves immediately. Nothing to it. This piano player sounds much better now. Sweet. Let's see if we get any type of reward. Howdy, Larry. Hey, Lloyd. Fixed piano player for you. Nice bit of XP. I thought he sounded much better. Thanks a heap, Larry. I'd offer a free room in exchange, but we already got one. No worries, Lloyd. See you later. Let's go to the post office and send our card. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You're on the back and a quick note to Rufus. Let him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll, it's been those prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Maybe my family will write back now. Let's go to the mercantile. Sundry provisions, various groceries, assorted comestibles, miscellaneous provender. Excellent. Just great. Ooh, we got advanced cow punching here. We can afford it too. Let's see. We have a shovel, right? Yeah, we got that shovel. Boom, shovel. Soda crackers. I guess this is how many he has in stock. Let's see. These crackers are made of highly caffeinated cola instead of water. They sound revolting. Increase speed. Okay. Get some buffs. Vienna blood sausage. This is a can of stubby sausages made mostly of blood and a syrup that is also made mostly of blood. Okay. You know what dynamite is? Use to discover a new map location if you can find a high enough vantage point. Want to look more than one want to look at more than one thing through them? Too bad. Disposable binoculars. Well, alright, let's it said we had a nice view in our room. So let's get the advanced cow punching. And then let's get the binoculars. Boom. So, new. Advanced Cow Punching Volume 109. This is a single volume of sprawling encyclopedia of cow punching knowledge. Okay, we get to pick a skill here. There's an essay about how to do a particular kind of sit-up that makes your abs really thick. Gives a brawny perk, which increases your max HP. It's a chapter about situational awareness and its importance when trying to survive in a world full of demon cows. Gives Ever Vigilant a perk that increases your maximum AP by 2. Complex pronunciation guide written in a linguist who was raised by cows, giving menacing moo, a skill that reduces the muscle of all your opponents. Let's get Ever Vigilant. Allows us to use other skills. You're ready for anything, as long as anything is a fight. Say situation awareness techniques until you read them with the eyes in the back of your head. Then you shoot the book into pieces because you don't trust it or anything else anymore. That book had it coming. So I'm going to guess that we'll find other books that allow us to get other skills, or maybe even those skills again. We still have to go to the jail. Howdy, are you sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to be sheriff? I could be sheriff, maybe. Do you have law enforcement experience? Not really. Have you been to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation, makes you think you'd be qualified to be sheriff? You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day? When you put it that way, she snorts. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wandered in here thinking they were most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerk job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, Happens all the time. Offer to help. Yeah, help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun. There's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Alright, so we have some wanted posters here. A wanted poster, or a wanted poster, if accuracy is important. It says, wanted in the house in the desert gang for mortgage and non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents, last seen in the house in the desert. You wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location's unambiguous. Want to go after them? Yeah, sure. Alright, you take note of the location of the house and resolve to bring the house gang to justice. Sweet. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. Poster reads, Wasted, the stripy hat gang. A grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the city of Cavern Canyon, 1,000-meter reward. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Sure. Alright, we got the canyon. Got an empty cell, another empty cell, another empty cell, another empty cell. This cell is all ghostly. Fair enough. I think we've kind of exhausted... Oh, no, wait. We need to go... About them binoculars. Those disposable binoculars. Aha. Nice view from up here. I was correct. You can barely make out the entrance to a nearby mine. You discover the snake pit mine. Pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of stuff on the map now. We got the desert house, the Stearns Ranch, snake pit mine, Fort Cowardice, and that's it. You know, let's go to Fort Cowardice. Ghostly hoof prints. Okay. You hear a rustling sound and trace to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around the bush. Presumably, it's a gulch goblin rustler. Always kind of assume that referred to a different sort of rustling, though. It looks up at you and makes some angry-sounding goblin noises. Jump down and fight it. We got the jump on him. Sweet. We get 3 action points, so no reason not to increase our muscle by 2. And we are going to smoke this guy. Bam. 17. We got Susie will shoot the target for 9. Susie hastily construct cover in front of you. I'll just shoot. Boom. Get out of here. Nice. XP. A goblin sandwich. This is both a sandwich for goblins and a sandwich where the meat is goblin. 5 moxie for the rest of the day, but decrease muscle and mysticality by 3. Alright. Sweet. So that's going to happen every time we move. There's a chance we'll get a random encounter. So, right, we need foraging. Nope, we don't want to go yet. The saying goes, when life gives cannons, make cannonade. That joke was funny. Alright, it's... Oh, wait. Let's go back here and talk to Susie. I think that he says different things on different screens. Quiet as a church on Tuesday. Guess you missed the party. Has to be abandoned for some reason. She's been alright. Keep an eye out while you check the building and all. Might be something we can use. Sure. Come up here, watch out and look around. Nice view. Alright, I think we need binoculars again. Cabin is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personal records in the drawer. Examine them. They're incredibly boring. No, really. I want details. You find and read one. Ezra Wolf II. Pay grade 06. Blood type B+. Killed in action. No, another. You can just keep reading them, huh? Accrued sick days, 88. Now you're just looking back at the same one you read before. What's wrong with you? Alright, moving on. Once a receptionist desk, but now it's the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. Oh, we don't have any needle. General, in general, this is a door. More specifically, it's a door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's a locked door to the general's office. Okay, cupboard is bare, and also it's not really a cupboard. Looks like there's some good mess left. We got a military-grade whiskey. A special kind of government whiskey designed for soldiers in the field. It's fortified, all sorts of vitamins and things. And we used in a pinch to sterilize, or to at least make the victim feel better about a battle wound. And then hard tack. This cracker is definitely optimized for shelf life instead of taste. Yeah, cabinet here, spice rack. Oh, a shaker of saltpeter. Little green unlabeled jars. Hopefully this is the stuff the chef was looking for. This was the subject of a classic comedy bit at the Last Supper. Saltpeter. That's really good. So is beyond cleaning and black. With these tents here. Ooh, you hear sounds of several goblins inside the tent. Going guns blazing. Got the jump on them. Alright. We're definitely gonna get beefy. 21. This one, I think we're gonna kill any of them. If we attack. Yeah, we'll just start with a ranged one though. Oh, only 1 HP? Yeah, the range guy does much more damage. So let's get them out of here. You know, just for fun, let's construct some cover. Probably would stop the bullets from those guys. Heroically defeat the sleeping goblins who are guarding their beds. Head into the tent. Footlocker is empty. Let's see. Unlock footlocker. I guess it makes just a footer. Got a silver bullet, military grade silver bullet, cool and smooth as a mountain stream, propelled by gunpowder through the flesh of your enemies. All right, extra damage to cows and undead. Trauma kit, restore 10 HP. Kit only contains materials for treating physical trauma. For the mental kind, you're better off sticking to whiskey. All right, now we got another lock thing here, and then lock on this footlocker is rusted, almost nothing. Kick it open. Smelling salts, false smelling ammonia crystals, to disgust people into being more awake. Oh, additional action points, nice. Puts out fires. Okay, this is a probably get the fire effect. There's some very old water in a very old canteen. Drink it will probably give you a tinnitus or tetanus. Tinnitus is the ringing in your ears, which was discovered very recently. And another silver bullet. Okay, so we need some lockpicks when we come back here. All right. Oh, based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing this deck belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Let's look at the papers. Look at the papers, mostly just boring medical records, dental, daguerreotypes, limitations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, and that kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? Might be important. This is a set of army marching orders from before the army's marching orders were march back east just as fast as your lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you damn cowards. Alright, let's look at the diagrams. Bunch of disgusting drawings, alright. Unlooted medical supplies, let's render those things looted. Requires safe cracking, huh? Controlled substances. Sort of the really effective stuff. Well, if we ever get safe cracking, we'll come on back. This sign says toilet in Goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use the tent as a toilet. No way are you going in there. Yikes, this mishap definitely it's definitely got somebody fired. An unusual size cannonball. Take that. A demi-culverin cannonball. Cannonball is made to fit a demi-culverin, a cannon with a diameter of 10 centimeters. No demi less, no demi more. Oh, the puns are fantastic. All right, let's get out of here. We'll just head back to Dirtwater and give that saltpeter to that dude. Your heart skips a beat when you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. It doesn't seem to have noticed you. approach it. We're going to fight everything we can fight. Hey, we did it. Extract useful bits of it. Let's see. Cow fangs. For centuries, we ate them. These teeth are proof that they've decided it's their turn. Infernal soul fragment. A wispy, tattered little bit of infernal cow spirit just hang out on the side of the pail, going boo, boo. It's carves another notch on a rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Ooh. I guess Susie leveled up. I believe your partners level up only off of specific things, based off their story. So she hates cows. She levels up off of cows, like the doctors going after the skeletons. So anytime you fight undead, she levels up. I think Crazy Eyes, it's off of any random event or something, or the old Pete or whatever. We got the saltpeter. Got it right here. That's the stuff. Thanks. Okay, next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper because it's real spicy. Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. Now go in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a little bit. Okay. Well, you heard the man. Let's wander. Scratch. You catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water and trace the source. A vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggy little plant. This would be the southwestern murder pepper that the feller at Jewel was looking for. Let's get it. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. This incredibly spicy pepper grows in a narrow region in the west. All right. Easy enough. Back into the kitchen. Do you find the murder pepper? Yeah, here it is. Ah, nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. All right, another level up. I got her more gumption. All right. Okay. So now, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check the mail or a new saute knife. But I'm haven't had time to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to the post box. All right. Just some standard fetch questing going on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I guess we go up to here. Open box 441. You open the box, and a turn of junk mail falls out to reveal a knife just sitting loose in a box. Pick it up. Even though you're holding it, you're still pretty sure there's no such thing as a saute knife. Anyway, it's too thin to use as a weapon, so it's not even worth stealing. Back to the chef. Does she get new items, or this guy get new items refill? No, no more binoculars. Okay. Had to check. Have you got my knife? Yep, here you go. Excellent. This will work a lot better than the hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally. I mean, he was buried with it. You want me to dig up his grave? He's dead. He won't mind. Where is he buried? In the Dave yard. In the Dave yard, naturally. Well, okay. I mean, we're going to the Dave yard. That's not even a question. Where are you? There it is. Let's get to that Dave yard. Found a crate of supplies bound in a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off a wagon, or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, it looks like it was knocked open by the fall. What's inside? A sweet chemical bullet. Poisons an enemy. Nice. In addition to lead, this bullet is made with a substance that's highly poisonous when it gets in your blood. You fish through the crate and help yourself to the military contents. It's not like those army cowards have used for it back east in their coward hidey holes. Strong words. Here we are in the Dave yard. Alright, what do you got to say? Might spooky. Nervous. Hell, after what I seen, human skeletons are walking the dang park. Fair enough. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Okay, let's dig it up. Hey! Dig up the grave and check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots, but no pants. Aside from a light dusting of what looks like blue chalk, these boots are remarkably well preserved for having spent so much time in a grave. There's definitely a joke here, but I don't know what it is, unfortunately. These remains look pretty restless. Put them down for good. Alright, Gippy. Look at all the items we're accumulating down here. Bam. There we go. Handful of loose teeth. Perhaps we could sell them to a dental student. Check all the graves. This tree has dozens of messages carved into the bark, each reading, Dave was here. Here lies Dave C. Went down in a theater. That is Dave Coulier. That's who that is, because Alanis Morissette, as you recall, wrote that song on the album Jagged Little Pill. You Ought to Know? I think that's the name of it. Yeah, one of the lyrics is, will she go down you on a theater? And supposedly, there's a song about her angry about a breakup. Supposedly, it was her breaking up with Dave Coulier. So that's a very, very small amount of information for a big, long joke. Here lies Dave J. Rapapapow. Dig up the grave. You dig the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag. Strange. Reach inside. You reach inside the garbage bag and are surprised to find that it's full of pudding? No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? Keep digging. You finally reach all the way to the bottom of the bag, retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglove the wad and dry it off. Then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. Dave's secret sauce recipe. Just combine these ingredients in a small pot, stir, and abracadabra, rapapapow. You take this chef. Who's the guy? Dave J. Is there a chef named Dave? Who was the king that did Bam? These remains look pretty restless. Put them down for good. We have so many action points, we might as well beef up. Alright, skeleton bone. You don't have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone. Hooray! Nothing. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in negative 36 years. Fair. Looks like a gravedigger left his lunchbox. Oh boy, free lunch! Vienna blood sausage and thermos of spiked coffee. When you work deep underground, it's hard to keep track of whether it's appropriate time to drink whiskey or appropriate time to drink coffee. Eventually, you just stop trying. Here lies Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. Go ahead, Dave Grohl. Looking to the sky to save him. Alright, this guy looks like a chef. A smart-looking skeleton. Well, he looks pretty dead to me. Geez, she's hitting hard. Another skeleton bone. Here lies Dave D. The truth is out there. They killed him. David Duchovny, it would seem. Here lies Dave G. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. I don't get that one. Pile of bones isn't moving around for a change. Let's dig on through. It's mostly just boring broken bones. We do find a skull with a weird tag on it. The skull has a little paper tag tied to it which reads intercemetery loan on one side and some notes on the other. Do we have to look at that skull? Yeah, let's examine it. Tag on the skull is a serial number that says it was borrowed from the submission. The submission catacombs. Obviously, mission like church. And mission like, oh, god damn it, February. It's so good. The writing is so good. Geez, this thing's really late. The back of the tag has the catacombs address on it. So we got the old mission. Skulls. Check them out. Anything else? We can drink and eat. Oh, we got some. We finally got enough things in our inventory to open up these options. So here's equipment. We can look at it by slot. A couple of weapons, a couple of offhands, nothing else. We're still missing pants. Here are the consumables. Here's like everything else. So marching orders. Oh yeah, read these. This is a set of marching orders to direct Rifle Division to Fort All Dead, to the far north of Dirtwater. All right. Oh, and that got rid of him. Infernal Soul Fragment. Wispy. Oh, we can examine it, huh? It's an insubstantial piece of infernal cow. Let's leave it for now. Might find something to do with it later. All right, into the this thing. Excuse me. Oh, one of these things. They have mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Let's open one. I'll probably just attack and shoot and save a little time buffing. Got some skull chips. What can we do? We'll do the bigger fight. Get beefy here. Let's start with this fella, I guess. Damn, she has a lot of damage. Ooh, spooky damage, huh? Let's do this. See if it actually stops the bullet or something. Yeah, it did. Nice. Hooray! I guess you can just keep doing that over and over again. Big stone sarcophagus, some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in chalk. A pile of mostly burned rags. Maybe used to be a person? Let's investigate. Dig through the rags and find some things that look like they are worth keeping. Gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt. Alright, let's look at these in our inventory. So robe receipt. That's a receipt for delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. Let's investigate it. It's time to start gathering clues about this whole perambulant dead situation that's going on around these parts. Grab a notebook and a paper with a receipt to the first page. You got a necromancer journal. Collection of the clues you required in searching for the necromancer. I should check that out. So I guess we can just read the clues that we've got. All right. Human ashes. Human in the final stage. This is a human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part one at least. A human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powder form. We'll leave those for now. Scroll is too covered in blood and viscera to read. Looking for you. You've gotten all that practice reading inside a dog. Scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says a pile of human ashes. Spread them onto the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle. Then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text is a lot more thee and thous and such like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Okay. So, I guess this is like the circle. Some kind of... So we perform the ritual. Nah. Dig through all your stuff. Don't find any glass spheres. Nuts. Well, if we ever find some glass spheres and stardust, we'll know where to go. Alright. Let's head back to Dirtwater and give the guy his stuff. Ooh. Your keen eye detects a secluded cave near the near distance. Exploring it would definitely be good use of your time. Shaggy Dog Cave. Yeah, let's go. Oh, she's waving around. Hey, Susie. There's another ranch out this way. The Butterfield Ranch. Dairy farm, mainly. Alright, we can check it out. I think we should do next. We're going to move westward. Any other ideas? Alright, thanks for reminding me. I got some stuff to forage here. Alright, let's see what we got in here. You say, Susie. Some fellow was real into plaques. I think they're important. Only one way to find out. Yeah, I guess. Plaque bolted. Let's read it. A record of events, expedition into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887. A record by Jim Plackwright. Plaque, alright. I've acquired through various and sundry means a story of which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time. A map purporting to lead a large cache of jewels and ingots, precious metals, hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. in the years before the cows came home. I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave, the aforementioned treasure. All these plaques just keep going. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart, a horse to pull, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade. This is okay. Alright, I'm all for reading like the fun jokes and stuff, but let's see how far this goes. Okay, this incredibly far is the answer. Good lord, it just keeps going. Does this cave end? They are the type of people that would code an infinite cave, where the plaques just start to generate themselves randomly after a certain point. Oh no, we hit the end. What does the end plaque say? Chest is locked, the ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened it, lit slowly, and the flickering light of an antique oil lamp shone brightly upon the jewels for every color, and shining in its precious metals, just as promised from the legends of Black Cole Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded our chest in our wagon and began our journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your endeavors be equally successful. Alright. A hole completely empty. So this is just one big long joke game. Alright. Well, feel free to read that series of plaques on your own. Apparently they tell a very specific, probably well-written story. But I'm gonna move on to more exciting pieces of the game. I just want to talk to my partner before we get out of here. Alright. Alright. Back to Dirtwater, please. A few hundred yards of the trail, solitary skeleton. Let's fight it. This guy is pretty toast. Alright. Boom. Oh yeah, kitchen. Got the recipe yet? One for my friend, jerk friend Dave J. Took to his grave. Yeah, I got it. Thanks a million, buddy. Now my sop will be world famous. He gives you a little something for all your trouble. It fell in the slop, but it's still good. Cowboy hats are rugged and durable, but ruggedness and durability only goes so far in the case of catastrophic culinary carelessness. Sloppy cowboy hat on a day's work. That's definitely a better hat. So, because our 4-gallon one only has 1 muscle. Now we have 3. Sweet. I got nothing else for you to do. You want some of my world famous stuff? You can buy some just like anybody else out of the saloon. Okay then. Let's go to Stern's Ranch, because that's a story mission for our partner here. Oh, haystacks! Haystacks mean needles. Another ranch burned down by freaking cows. Damn, that steams me something fierce. Guess we should check for survivors. More haystacks, please. Oh. We need a safe cracking. What in the Sam Hill? What's this cow skull painted on top of the wall for? That's a little weird, yeah. Who would do a thing like that? Let's see. Sell some food on the shelf. Grab it. Plum pudding and clove drops. Little balls of sugar infused with clove. Who would do this? Weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Alright. Inside the actual house? Nothing left. Damn those devils. Kind of redundant. I don't see any bodies. Just those graves out front. Hope whoever dug them got away. What we got here? Ooh. Lockbox. True to its name, it's locked. Pick that shit. You pick the lock and open the box. Oh, a document. Stock certificate? A certificate entitling the bearer to 37 shares of Western Cigar Manufacturing, a company based in Chicago. Just sell it. Okay, you say so. Still some beans in this pot. Blackened beans. This is a plate of beans that got left in the fire for weeks. They're still edible, but you could also probably use them to as stove fuel in a pinch. Fair enough. We have 4 Moxie. I was checking my character for. Oh, we got the Moxie. All the books on the shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back shelf. Investigate. Deft fingers find a hidden catch. Back panel of the shelf slides away and reveals a secret compartment. Little girl's diary, browned a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by fire. Give it a read. First page says, in a little girl's handwriting, this is a diary of Mary Stearns. Stearns? The AI in dairy in dairy are crossed out and IA written above them. The diary starts out with typical kid stuff. Flip ahead until you notice writing gets shakier. Found down under the cactus out back. She told me her name was Grace. Mom and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I'm got a big imagination. Grace says cows are gonna get us, and Papa says we'll be okay because weren't never cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, and Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. Keep reading. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad they couldn't find Effie. Papa said she's been gone so long and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11. How far could she have gone? Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows. I tried to tell her him and Effie are trying to keep the cows away, but she doesn't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I got it if I don't want the cows will eat. If I don't, cows will eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I got to play myself. That's the last entry. Told a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. Talk to it. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? None of your business, doll. Doll said, shakes back and forth. Hey, you're funny. Do you want to play with me? No, I don't have time for games. That's okay. Somebody else will come along soon. You're already dead anyway. Hee hee. Doll goes silent. Shouldn't realize talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. Let's try again. Pull the string. So none of your business. Yes, let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Sure. Hooray! The game's almost over. Mary did such a good job. Doll high rolls back and forth. Go downstairs. Get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the cow let you into a secret room? No. What is it? Magic word is peanut butter. Doll goes silent. Got it. Peanut butter. I guess that's what we use on the on this thing here. Whisper peanut butter. It opened all right. Top the altar is a sinister... This is a goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Take the goblet, destroy the goblet. Let's destroy the goblet. That's the option. I tend to gravitate towards options that have a requirement. There we go. Beef up level 2. Nice. You don't know what it is, but you know it's abominable. You grab the goblet and smash it against the altar. Everywhere the blood lands, cracks appear. The altar groans as it crumbles to ruin. And how? Oh, let's see what the dolly says about that. Eyes go red. She must know what you did. You'll live to regret this. Hee hee. Her mouth snaps shut and her eyelids close. Well, that's a bit ominous. Grace isn't speaking to you anymore. Good riddance. Yay! Alright, nice little boost to XP. Oh, there's an outhouse. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing the contents of the outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse. Open that door. Beef up level 2, so we can get more strength out of that. Oh, not that it matters. She's going to smoke this thing. Sweet. The outhouse is now safe as houses. Outhouses. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light. From below, you hold your nose with one hand and you fish out the prize with the other. It's a toilet pistol. Pistol's pretty comprehensively toileted up. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. There you got Mary Stearns, Gwendolyn Stearns, devoted mother. Yeah, flower is smoking. We'll pick it. Yeah, smoking chrysanthemum. +2 spell damage. Okay. Get that. Oh, damn. Looks like Jethro bones were dug up by a varmint or something. Find a locket among the blackened bones. You should call it a lucket on account of how lucky it is to escape that fire. Jethro. Examine the locket. Damn, how many needles do I have? Alright, we have 2. We'll pry it open. We get a picture of Mary Stearns, faded. I have to find out how to pronounce that word. Let's examine that. Sad. Oh, crate. Open it up. I got a lock. Yay. The padlock got its name because it's like a wizard that protects your house. Don't get that one. Handful of nails. Time was these would have been Brad's, but nowadays man does not live by Brad alone. Oh! As you approach the grave marker, a hair on the back of your neck says up. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give you what? Here, Griscoll, the picture of me. I can see it. You have it. You shouldn't look at it. Nobody should look at it. I guess you must be Mary. Why do you want me to look at you? Whispering gets quieter. Anger seeps around it. Because they'll know. Give it to me. Know what? What happened? What I did. Give me the picture. Give it to me now. Sounds pretty serious. Alright, give it to her. You hold the photograph out to the grave marker. Disintegrates in your hand. Thank you. There it turns there. Hopefully Mary finds peace. Nope. Okay. I think that's just about everything we can do here, and I think that's a good. You know what? Let's where's that for? Let's go to Fort Cowardice. Go into that room. Encounter overturned wagons surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. A family of especially literate homesteaders been untimely and tragic end. Look through the wreckage. Hey, pour over the detritus. Managed to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Sweet. Free cow punching. Read that. Alright. Gives a chapter about rubbing your skin with sandpaper in order to thicken it. Thick skin. Gives some armor. Okay. Essay about a particular kind of sit-ups. Oh yeah, Brawny. Got that one again. And menacing moo. Let's go with thick skin. Pull the conveniently included sheet of sandpaper from the book and rub your skin with it until it's nice and thick. +1 armor. Try to put the samurai back in the book, end up ruining the whole thing. Rats. Alright, let's pick this lock. Go in. Oh, hello. That is a goblin with a gun. Probably shouldn't try to open this pie safe while the goblin is shooting at it. Let's see. Goblin seated at the desk repeatedly firing his pistol at the pie safe. Get their attention. Say, what are you doing? Shooting pies. Always shooting pies. Elaborate on that. Why shooting a pie? Yes. To destroying, obviously. Must to destroy terrible pie. What's wrong with the pie? Bah, human will never understand. Ask again. Shut up. So much angry. Keep trying. Destroy a... look, so many holes in the pie safe. You're winning. A pie is dead. You certain, being? Waiting here. I will checking. You peek through boat holes. Yup, that pie is shot to hell. Hooray, you are a success. A pie is so very destroyed, being. I doing it? So much doing it. But now what, huh? What I shooting now? What? There are more pies, being? Yes, a world full of pies. Oh no, the violencing will never end. Sorry, being. Not wishing to enabling this behavior. No, this is my cross bearing. I must going and counting the fight. Okay. Thank you. Only wishing you good luck and force pies against a forces of pies. Well, intimidator salute. Intimidator salute. Let's just salute. General Gob strides to the door, jaw clenched, eyes resolute, with a pie hatred. Well, that was weird. I guess I'm the general now. And then on this desk, hey, you got a lead pie. It's shot to pieces. There's a pie that's been shot so many times its filling is now 100% bullets. Increases your range damage by 10 for the rest of the day. That's pretty good. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Unfortunately, there is a footlocker here we still need to deal with. But in the meantime, we can continue to search stuff around here. We can go to the Butterfield Ranch next, but we're going to take a short break. And we've been going for quite a while now. Hope you're enjoying West of Loathing. This is going to be the last night of West of Loathing. I mean, this game is not very long, but this is kind of just doing a showcase of it because I really like Kingdom of Loathing. I really like the asymmetric guys. How he's just checking out Kingdom of Loathing. How I suggest listening to their podcast, especially if you have any interest in any type of design. They do a lot of at least they used to talk a lot about design. They also field questions from players. The podcast stopped for a little bit, I think. I don't know if they're still doing it regularly, but anyway, if you're having a good time, I do encourage you to follow so you know if I will go live again. If you're watching this replay on YouTube, I encourage you to subscribe so you know if I have new videos or posts. You also find me on Facebook and Twitter right up there. And we'll be right back after this very brief break.